Hey, yo, check this out. It's your boy Balmain in the building. Y'all know what it is. Hey, so look, this is part two of being the RUKN. Let me get something straight with y'all before I start. You know, that nation right there, man, that was a men's nation. You know what I'm saying? Men's and women. You understand? Wasn't no chumps and the young boys and shit like that. You understand? Um, we was taught by the best, man, the Honorable Chief Malik. You know what I'm saying? Iman not change jail. Some of you all may know him as Jeff Fort, uh, Malik, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just letting you know what it was. You understand? I think we really need that shit back out here, man. You understand? Because niggas will be, you understand, on their best behavior, on their dean and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Claiming to be one of us. A lot of niggas get on this shit, man. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even been set where we don't set. See, niggas just learn shit from listening to other people that they may know, and they may, you know, get a page and add some shit to something. You know what I'm saying? But in this nation here, we don't add shit or we don't take shit away. You understand? We leave that shit just like that. So with that being said, man, being a RUKN was one of the best things that happened to me, you understand, because it was what I was made of, you feel me? My family was at RUKN, you understand? So we close knit tight family, you feel me? Right now today, you understand, we still are a close knit tight family, you understand, with my brothers and my sisters that used to be a part and parcel of this whole divine movement. It was all about respect your elders, man. You know what I'm saying? Going to school, getting good grades, trying to be the best of you. You feel me? As possible. Trying to be doctors, lawyers, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? See, these niggas out here proclaiming to be some, you understand, right now, like Black Peace Stone. These niggas ain't stones. They don't know where it come from. I'm not even a stone. You feel me? Because I wasn't even born back then. Don't know shit about it. You feel me? But nowadays, that's what we call ourselves. Now, I'm going to tell you this here. Me, I can be one of the truest stones there is, you understand? Because I was born and raised, you understand, the RUKN. RUKN means black stone. So all these block niggas out here, you understand, that's fucking up, that's trying to be a part of something, they don't even know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Just because you grew up on the block and that's what they are over there. Half of you niggas ain't real deal, man. You know what I'm saying? Real deal is back from them days. You know what I'm saying? The 60s, the 70s and shit like that. Nigga, most of us was kids back then. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know just because you get one lesson under your belt, you think you're a stone. Nah, that ain't how it work. You know what I'm saying? That ain't how it work, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest with you. You know what I'm saying? You can't be walking around here claiming to be some shit, you understand? Then you get behind them joints, you understand? You come up in that bitch talking about some, oh well, I'm one of the black stones and shit. Like you gonna have some niggas like James Walker, somebody step into your motherfucking face. You who? Who you know? Where you at? What you doing? Nah, this ain't that. You ain't from the 60s, nigga. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of these guys, man, they just don't understand. You know what I'm saying? That's when the shit was really going down back in them days. These days here ain't shit compared to back then. We wouldn't even been able to make it back then. You understand? So yeah, we got to tighten our shit up, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to get right with ourselves, man, with a lot. You understand? We got to, you know what I'm saying? Know, you understand, where we come from. And you know what I'm saying? We can't be growing up. Check this out. For us to just know what we know, your son's watching you, right? You know what I'm saying? So you want them to come up to be just like you? An asshole ass nigga that ain't on shit? I'd rather for my son to be under me, you understand? To follow me, you understand? My right footstep, you know what I'm saying? Because RUKN was the right place to go. Wasn't shit bad about it, you understand? Wasn't number education. When you go to meetings, that's what it's about, learning. You understand? How you think I know how to talk Arabic? You understand? I was taught by the best. You understand? Hadn't I been at RUKN, I wouldn't know how to speak none of that. You understand? Listen, man. Y'all brothers, y'all out here claiming to be Blackstone. Okay, it's a new era in time now. Questions gonna be raised. You understand? This shit ain't it. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you facts, man. You're gonna run into one of them real cold blooded individuals and they gonna let you know, man, this ain't that. You understand? You can't be proclaiming this shit up in here, you know what I'm saying, and other places too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, niggas need to get their act together. You know what you really need to do, man. Fuck that, focus on your home base. You know, that's what real stones do. That's what real men's do. Yo, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? That's what real men do. You know what I'm saying? We focus on what's in front of us. You feel me? We don't do all this underhand, backhand shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, the shit is bogus. You know what I'm saying? Me being there rooking, you understand, and proclaiming Blackstone is something different. You feel me? I wasn't there in them days. I can't tell you shit about nothing that happened in the 60s or the 70s because shit, I wasn't even born in the 60s and I was born in 70. And I was a baby, so what the fuck? I don't know what the fuck was going on back then, but I can tell you anything about the RUKNs right now. You understand? And I can tell you anything about the Blackstone Rangers right now. You understand? So a lot of shit gonna change out here, man. You understand? For real, man. You know, but the only way that's gonna happen is we change it. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be the men like the Panthers. We supposed to secure our motherfucking neighborhoods, our streets and shit like that. We supposed to guide our youth. You know what I'm saying? What happened to that? Every nigga want to be something, but they ain't standing on their motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? See, it's one thing, you know what I'm talking about, to say you this here, but you ain't gonna claim the Rukins. I, that ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't going there. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? This shit is bigger than that. You know? Real shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't do underhanded ass shit. You know what I'm talking about? We stick up, we stay on and stick on what we know. You know what I'm saying? That's what we grew up to be, man. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man, about Chief Malik. That man didn't give a fuck about, you know what I'm saying, if it could have been his family. Ain't no big eyes and little U's in this nation. You understand? If you violate, you're gonna be dealt with. You understand? It don't matter just because, oh, I'm your son, I get privileges. No, hell no. None of that. You know what I'm saying? We all the same. We in this shit together. You feel me? You know, so I mean niggas need to wake up, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, fuck all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? It's about for you know, you trying to follow a leader, you need to follow your damn self. You understand? Because the only true teachings that you gonna get is gonna be right here. You understand? So all you niggas out here making false accusations, acting like you was one of us, don't know what the fuck you talking about. Y'all got your little podcast and your little shit going on the web. You know, y'all need to slow that down and watch what you're talking about because you ain't sat there. You don't know what the fuck is going on, so you can't speak about it. You know what I'm talking about? Stop talking about some shit you don't even know what's going on. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Watch your mouth. This ain't that. Talk about some more shit. You understand? Because you ain't welcome right here. Talking about some shit you don't know about. Now, if you sit down at that table, you understand, and you want a message that you bring, then yeah, can't nobody stop you from saying shit. But yeah, you will be tested. You know what I'm saying? You'll know about it. You know what I'm talking about? It's all about, man, striving to be the best you. You feel me? It's all about, man, you understand, taking care of your home base. This is what we had to do when we was at RUKN. We had to take care of our home base. We had to strive to be the best us we can. We had to do right. We had to do better by our peers, by, you know, outside people that wasn't us. We had to look out for our neighborhoods. We had to walk shorties to school. We didn't know all this shit. You feel me? That's what we had to do, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit is just like that. You understand? So, you know, niggas need to be the message that they bring, man, and slow their ass down with this here proclaiming shit that they don't know shit about. It's one thing to have been there And another thing, to have talked about some shit. You understand? This is history, going down in history, man. You understand? Y'all hear this shit from me. You understand? Ball main smalls. It ain't gonna get no bigger and better than that. You understand? So we're gonna demonstrate. We're gonna go on session 3 next week. Every week we're gonna get a post up here about the RUKN and the Black Pete Stone Rangers. You understand? Real shit. You know, this shit here, and I'm gonna have some men that was that was a part of this here. You understand? Gonna sit down and talk, demonstrate with y'all, and let y'all know how we got down. You understand? Cause see, listen, like I say, man, we walk as fear. We don't walk in fear. We fear no man, man. No man. And with that being said, man, y'all take care of yourself, man. Y'all stay humble and stay peaceful. Stay blessed. Take care of your families. Take care of yourself. You understand? Be the best version of you can be. And it's all gonna work out. With that being said, I'm Ballman in the building. Y'all know what it is. Let's get it. I'm gonna need y'all to comment on this situation. Subscribe to the page if y'all ain't subscribed. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to my shit if you ain't subscribed yet. Comment on my shit if you ain't commented. Let me know what's your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, follow, all that shit. You understand? Let's do this together, man. I'm Ballman in the building. Let's get it. Peace out.